Hello. Oh God, already. What's going on in chat here? Jesus. What? What? Huh? When did the stream start? Sideways. Yeah, I like it that you can see the where's my water thing here. I could also pin the message that no one will do it. Second try for what? Um. Yeah, no, like it makes the USB cable for the slip ring easy accessible as well. Okay, wait, I do have chat here. I need to get used to this new setup. It's just like a very rough mounting since I'm going to build a whole new rig around it, completely closed. I just put it on there. They are a little bit too low, at least for this rig here, but I'm not going to bother with adjusting this for now. LG C5 TVs. A POV cam? Maybe, let's see. 65. No. Man, I didn't like the 55, so this is slightly annoying. I need to have a mouse like here, but the new cockpit will be like will have a roof and everything, so what the fuck is this music? Super annoying. Shut up. Okay, I hope everything works. Wait, I can just like use the mouse here. What is with this focus? Is this autofocus or is this manual focus? No, it's manual focus. How was driving so far? I haven't driven, so I just set it up. I did these little clamp thingies here to have the perfect angle. 42. What do we have here online? Wait, I have an idea. Can't I lower the rig here in the platform configuration? Oh, you mean, yeah. Yeah. Let me quickly try to adjust the height of the rig here. Where? Size, software stroke, heave, offset. Further. What?
5 years plus 1 dansutants.
Hey, thank you so much for the resub. Appreciate it. Thank you. First of all, let's reduce it a little bit. So this would be lower then, I guess. Okay. 30% cheaper. I got 3 of them for 1,800. Picture quality is very good. Okay, yeah, that's better. Now I'm more in the center. Gonna adjust the camera down a tiny bit. So Cube 2. Cure 2 or NRG? No, have not heard of that. Hey, I got like they all run at 144 hertz with dings G-Sync enabled. Like when I had the 55s, that was not possible on the screen that was connected via adapter. Should we do Le Mans or should we do what is the other one? Well, this for sure not. Sebring, but short races. GT3 fixed. Q2, they you need an adapter to 70mm PCD on the base, and then you can add the SRM. I don't know if SRM has one made for the SimmerCube 3. I mean, 2. Need to get used to looking there now. Camera's in odd position. No, I don't have the Moza stuff. Oh, this is in 58 minutes, so we'll do Le Mans then. Yeah, aluminum profiles. I have a base frame made out of 4080, where the wheel will be mounted to, and then I have a mount for the rig with the seat and pedals so that the motion is decoupled from the steering wheel. We'll have a roof out of lighter profiles. What the fuck? Rain in Qatar? I can post the plans on Discord if somebody's interested in that. Should we do maybe LMP? LMP3, LMP2? The 3-bolt SC2 base side QR2. Oh, if SRM has one, then it will be compatible. I would not recommend buying the Simube. Are there setups for the LMP2? Orica. Is this the latest patch here from November? Probably, right? Wait, game version 1.2. Oh, there are no setups. Why not Simube? They don't have the mounting holes. Normalerweise kriege ich von Fanatec nichts zum Reviewen. It should be ELMS in the ELMS Sprint trophy. Can I just use the old setups? Did you press that automatically fix blah 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 button? Why is it set to iRacing? Because this is open. I can do that once the rig is built. To me, it just feels more realistic, but I haven't spent tons of time in such a setup. Then I don't know. Wait, we also have the Coach Dave stuff. Maybe they have updated setups. Let's do LMP2. What was the car that I always drove? I forgot. Whatever. Let's drive this one here. Join practice. Okay, I roughly set up the angles. Oh. No, this. You can come over and help build it. Should I stream the build of the cockpit? Coach Dave. Let's try this. Okay. We have a random USB cable here. Ah, the seat mover was connected to I don't have the seat mover on the rig. Oh, I also, like, look at this here. Oh, you can't see it, but isn't that cool? Electric seat mover. Display port? No, I'm using HDMI with adapter. We also have to fix the ISO. ISO. I think this looks better. Okay. Oh, now we are too close to the screen. Oh, wait, but I can... This feels good with the pedals, just this feels odd. Yeah, it's better. No, I think I will still have it in front of the screen. There's no benefit in putting it behind... There's no benefit in putting it behind the monitors when you have such big monitors. Why the fuck is this a circle? See, oh yeah, I have to add that. That's a very good point. Oh, this is nice. I'm just sitting too high still. Wheelbase? What do you mean? Ow. This adjustable thing is nice, but it happened several times for me now that it automatically moves. Oi, oi, oi. This is pretty cool. These are 42-inch. Let's see how performance will be. I mean, triple 4K. I'm running the full triple 4K here right now. I had to run the 55-inch back then at 1440p. I don't remember... Oh, that explains it. I don't remember... I don't remember whether that was on the 4090 or we're still on the 3090. I think 4090, but I might be wrong. What the fuck's this layout? When's the corner coming? So this is just without the chicanes? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh shit. Need to obviously brake earlier. I don't feel lag, no. Dude, I don't remember the last time I've driven the LMP2. Yeah, indeed. Maybe I should do GT3. Focus GT3? No idea. McLaren was good at Monza, so probably here as well. I have not started on the CinemaCube 3 review yet. FPS, what is it, 130-ish or so? Not bad actually. I usually lock it at 120, but I did unlock it for the test here. How light? Oh, they are. Oh, I don't know. The box was around 12 kilograms according to the DPD tracking. Okay. So I guess the TV maybe like 11 or 10. Not very heavy. I'm here. The right one is not using a support arm. No, you can easily do it one person. I've mounted the 55-inch alone. It's like inconvenient but doable. Why lock it at 120? I don't see the difference after that, and it saves energy, less heat. What is your favorite wheel of all time? I don't know. GSI FPE V2 probably. I don't have that base, so no. I'm still more on the late part of braking. Man, I have a bad flat spot. The motion does not appreciate it. I should be getting most of the profiles for the new rig tomorrow. But I need to figure out how to do that because yeah, I need to see. 5090. Ooh, office chair with M booster pedals. Do you have space for a proper rig? AC rally on triples? Yeah, but performance is terrible. What I used to do is I ran it on like fake triples, like dual monitors pretty much. I used the full middle screen and then just half of the side screens. No triple rendering, I think for rally that's fine. How far? I don't know. No idea, maybe 80 centimeters or so. I have not measured it. Still can't see next to you. Three and a half seconds off pace, great. Change the setup. Oh no, just like kind of got tired of the IPS displays. Like everything is OLED here. This is pretty nice, not gonna lie. But I need to build the cockpit. That will be super sick. $321, that's insane. The straight is annoying. Some micro lags, I hope that's the joint lag. FOV here is roughly 190. In the final build, I want to get closer to the monitors, maybe like 15 centimeters. I have a spacer here that's not necessary. And I might use a wheelbase that is a bit more compact. Oops. No, not visiting the expo. If you like the new camera, I'm not sure yet. It's just like the old angle didn't work, and I was like an easy throw it on there. Or do you mean the wheel camera? Oops. Actually crop it, that's not a bad idea. Will not wait, face cam. We'll just, yeah. How about this? How's this? Wait, transform, copy, paste. That is because I have this virtual green screen here, which kind of works like shit if you look at it in a sim rig, but if you just put it on top of the normal picture, you don't notice it. And this is how the alerts appear, like in between those two layers. Yeah, that's better. Good idea. Give me some fresh tires, please. Frozen. And I think, oh god, how do you adjust ISO? Oh, I know it without looking at the camera. Wheel? And all that just looks so sick. Oh, maybe we'll do... Oh god, which one is aperture? Should be... this one? Yeah, that's aperture. And then here, ISO up again. And then we'll focus a bit more like this. Yeah, that looks pretty sick. Oh, super cheap ones. I posted them on my Discord. Wait. They are adapters. This is... I already hate it. This is what I always hate about having the wheelbase in front of the monitors. Just don't see shit. Epigorg, hey, thank you so much for the resub. And Adam with the resub, thank you. See the text alerts now? It looks a little weird, but I'll fix it.
Oh, I mean, hi, Dan.
where did I post it? SimGear here. Ugreen. Wait, is there my address in there? You never know with Amazon. Wait, we'll just do an incognito tab. Ja. Weiter shoppen. It's close enough away. These here. 22 euros for two. 144 hertz, 4K, VRR, working just fine. Yeah. Ugreen. Wait, where was the question? It was on YouTube. I'll post the link on YouTube. I mean, if somebody on Twitch wants it as well. Here you go. Oh, I'm so not ready for this race. Oh, we have 3 more minutes of practice. Yeah, the TVs need to go like maybe 5 to 10 centimeters higher, but I'm not gonna do that now. Worth it over 32. Oh, let's put it like that. For me, the biggest nice thing about this is OLED panels. OLED is just like, the problem is once you've used OLED, it's just hard to use anything else. The MSI they weren't bad monitors, but yeah. I think the TVs went back to 700 something.
Amused to you try people as a. Wish my room was big enough, haha. I'm happy with my 240 FPS 57 inches though. What you get?
I got the C5 42-inch triples. And thank you so much for the resub. Wait, there's the camera now. It will take some time to get used to. Colors. Just the colors. And the, like, you know, you do a nice night race. It's dark, you don't see shit. That's OLED in a nutshell. I think this, if it was available, I would probably go with like 38-inch or so. Great, so much for fresh tires. Screen, I mean like this here. Do this. You don't even. The problem is like this pillar is so huge. Like this is actually TVs going over there. Hey, JC Racer.
Happy Tuesday.
Thank you so much for 51. Hey, what's going on? You're starting to do your own sim racing, like business, like peripherals and accessories and stuff. I followed it a little bit on Discord, but like didn't spend too much time on Discord, to be honest. Nice. Just as like a little side hustle, or you plan to actually focus on that? What? Why can I not drive anymore? Is the session over? Great. Nice. Do I have to sign up for the next one? Like, maybe let's do it. just in case. That's awesome. Let's just like keep doing LMP2. We will absolutely be insanely terrible. I can already tell you that. But 32. I think 32 is a little bit on the smaller side. Nothing wrong with 32, but kind of wanted to get something bigger again, but not too big. Like this is almost too big, but it's still manageable. The schedule, ELMS Sprint Trophy or whatever it's called is at Le Mans, and WEC Experience is at Imola. I don't care about the rest, so I don't know. Doesn't load. That's not good. Oh, never mind. Practice. Okay, cool. 6 laps. How will this race be? The center is connected with DisplayPort, with HDMI cable, normal, and the side monitors. No, this is HDMI, and this one is HDMI, and this one is HDMI to DisplayPort adapter. Let's put the FPS thingy somewhere in a position where you can read it. Thank you. Does that even move? Oh yeah, it does. You also can't read it here. Ugh. Yeah, whatever. Who cares? How long is this? 7 minutes. So that is 3 laps, I guess. Oh, I've had the motion for quite some time. Seat mover plus belt tensioner is a really, really nice combination. I'm gonna try the seat mover light next with a 3DOF, but decoupling the steering wheel from the rest of the motion. Man, that video, the last video, has been doing so well on YouTube. I expected the VRS video to do well, it was okay-ish. And I expected the cubic seat mover video to not do super well, because typically people don't care that much about motion. But it's I think a 1 out of 10 in terms of views. Like, best performing of the last 10 videos, that is. I will never understand YouTube. Yeah, I actually scripted the whole thing this time and not used only bullet points. Maybe that works a bit better. Thanks, guys. Hype train, we had a hype train. Dude, it's like 3 degrees outside. So I was like, well, let's just open the window and not use the AC. It's already 2000 degrees in here. Yeah, the fat black cat. Dude, that company name, I swear. Pedals are really, really nice. Oh no, G-Sync works. Does somebody still have the link for the adapters that I posted earlier? Is Le Mans better than Assetto? What? Oh, it's the game, not the track. Yes. At the moment, yes. I think AC Evo definitely has a lot of potential, but it's still early for that game. I ordered like 10 different adapter cables or so. Like 3 of them didn't work at all. 5 worked without G-Sync and 1 worked with G-Sync but only up to 120 Hz. And 1 worked with G-Sync with 144 Hz with HDR and yeah. It depends. Like if you want haptics the easy way, then the Sensed stuff is great. If you don't mind a little bit of DIY, you can, like if you spend the same money into haptics, I think you get better results. No sound for the alerts. Okay. Maybe the output device changed. I'll check after quali. Oh, it's actually only 1 lap because I was too late. I will get last place anyways, so it doesn't really matter. But just reminder for next time, go out of the pits quickly. Okay, so quality FPS is perfectly fine. I probably will run the screens at 120 Hz, lock it at 120 Hz. Simply because then I can have half the refresh rate for the capture card, and it results in a little better picture quality for the capture. If you do half of the refresh rate for the capture, hope that makes sense. Who thought this layout is a good idea? The overlay is called Tiny Pedal. Why does it not update the track map? Have I not done a valid lap yet? I mean, definitely there's a possibility for that, but... Oh, the sounds work. At least I can hear the sounds. Can you guys not hear the sounds? Toby!
Hello there.
Hello there! Thank you so much for the resub. Wait, there's the camera now. I'm always getting confused. Like, I'm old. It will take like 3 months till I know the camera is now here. You hear sounds? Okay. Not all alerts have sounds. Maybe that's why. I think follow and stuff does not trigger an alert. Yeah, wait till you see the final rig with this stuff. That will be sick. I will fully enclose the thing. It will have a roof. It will also have like doors on the sides. And it should sound nice because I'm gonna close it with acoustic panels. Damn it! Nope, not pole. We'll just keep driving. 8 seconds? Are you fucking kidding me? 5090. Eh? I mean, I know it wasn't really good, but 8 seconds? Is there something like wrong with the setup or so? That does not seem right. Yeah, kind of like Marcel. This is where I got some of the ideas. Too much narrowed? What do you mean with narrowed? This does not seem right. Which base? Vietnam. Let's try Le Mans Mulsanne. Is there a setup available for that? I mean, it probably can't get worse than that. Where's that stuff? Player settings. Is it in the Le Mans? Where's the gear ratio?
Exclamation mark triples.
Hey Halsey, thank you so much for ratio Le Mans. For the resub. P7. What the fuck? Why would you use? That makes sense. Okay. Let's just use this old B-Alien setup instead. I can't drive, unfortunately, because... Yeah, just like the setup that CDA automatically downloaded. I guess it kind of sucks. Oh well, let's see how, like, using this will be like. Why does the track map not update? I definitely did a valid lap now. I mean, let's be honest, like, looking at the layout here, the track map isn't that far off. But, yeah, this is using a pass-through QR. B&M slip ring with my own pass-through QR system. Okay, let's see how this setup is. I have no idea. Oh, the new TVs are nice so far. Really like it. Eight seconds. So let's see. 315 or so was my old top speed, I think. I mean, we will have draft here now, but... 11 cars. Let's try to go for a top 10. This will be interesting. I've not done a single lap on the setup. P15. Maybe I'll do LMP3 for the next one, if there is enough time to change the sign-up. Probably will be close. Let's be honest, we'll probably be last anyway, so I can just like tow, change registration in time. 12.6 laps, so 12 laps, so just like 2 pit stops. Sounds like fun. Is the LMP3 at least faster over the lap? Probably not when I drive it. Stream should be 60 FPS. I can have a look at the capture card after this. Maybe it's running in the wrong mode or so since I sent 4K to it. Oh, yeah, it's definitely significantly more loose. Okay, I see. Oh yeah, look at that. 320. Hey, Chris, thank you so much for the resub. 330. I have a video available on that. Look for QR2 on my channel. Yeah, I guess without draft you're kinda sitting duck here. Oh god. Strike. The capture card should be able to do 4K 60. I'll check. Super loose on this setup. Pretty sure we're gonna die. Moin moin, hey don't know. How's it going? Oh god, oh yep, oops. Apps, tiny pedal. Yeah, it's definitely loose. But there, I didn't expect the snap there. We have to repair the car. Ford chicane. Is this where I just spun? I don't know corner names. I'll just repair the car. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're not doing another one of these anyways. At least not in this car. This is quite a terrible combination. No, there's no belt tensioner mounted. Very bare bones, just the 3 DOF motion, nothing else. I didn't even install the seat mover back. I might have to set up the AC. Hi, Kill the Butcher. Yeah, 1 minute is good. Like, but I don't know, like, I don't really see the point. That's a freebie. Okay, I'll have a look at the capture card while we're in the pits. That is Tiny Pedals, Miroslav. Yes, he definitely needs more repairs. Track limits? What? What did I do now? Ugh, whatever. Probably went over the curb or something. Just 27 seconds of damage. I need more. I need to fix the capture card. Custom. Let's see. Oh, this is the wrong one. Lol. Yeah. Discard. Capture card. Can I do this? I don't know if that works. Apparently the capture card can't do 4K 60. But since I stream in 1440p anyways, I guess we'll just do that. Triples. Yeah, it's now 60 at 1440p. I think the Elgato I have supports 4K 60. Not on Twitch? No, it should be the same on Twitch. It's the capture in OBS that's making. Oh god. Where are we? Hey, P7? We only lost 1 position? Lol. Ah, you mean that? Yeah. I mean, why would you watch on Twitch when you can watch on YouTube? It's like playing iRacing when you could play LMU. It's possible, but it doesn't make sense. Emotes? Come on, how old are you? 4? Yeah, thanks for the hint. I saw it stuttering, but like the preview in OBS sometimes just randomly stutters anyways, so I thought, yeah, whatever, it just like it stutters. Tomorrow I think I'll do another stream, and after that we'll move to the evening schedule. And then we'll see how that goes. Either we stay there, or we'll go back to the afternoon schedule after the kid is used to the kindergarten. No, I think PC monitors typically is better, less pain. What time would that be? Like for example, start the stream like now in 7 hours. Or 6, depending. I need to see. It might just be temporary for 1 or 2 weeks. Yeah, exactly. I'll just need to see how I like it. More pain, no display ports. So you have to work with, oh god, with adapters and really? Who was that? Okay. It's not a big pain, to be honest. Oh, I don't care about the viewer base, to be honest. It's just mainly like I'm very egoistic there, just like how I like it. Whether it's too late for me, because typically after racing I'm a little full of adrenaline, and then I cannot go to bed immediately. I do the streaming thing, it's just like for fun, to have some gaming. Use it to test hardware. If people watch, cool. If not, also cool. Well, like I'm not making a lot of money or so on Twitch. Like the majority of the income for this is YouTube and affiliate. Yeah, I'll just try. If the viewership doesn't drop that much, I mean, I love chatting with you guys, so. P6, let's go. Back to the position we were before the crash. Yeah, this is all tiny pedals. Thanks, Toby. I saw you got one as well, huh? It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I wonder how well you could fake heave with a massive haptic to the, like, bolted to your ass, pretty much, to the underside of your seat. On standard settings? Oh god. So, full roller coaster. What is wrong with standard settings? Why do all these companies set their motion up in a way where you're like, let's try this, and then it feels like shit? I mean, the size difference is noticeable, but the biggest thing for me was the colors. I'm a sucker for OLED colors. And the sim rig was literally the only display in this whole apartment here that was not OLED. Actually, is the Garmin OLED? Probably. Yeah, it's spectacular, but shit. Man, the setup is so hard to drive. Oh no, I don't really do VR, to be honest. It's really, really hard to drive. Oh god, flat spots of death. Oh, nice. Change the tires in the pit stop. Oh my god. I don't know if this is just because it's an old setup or if the cars have to be set up this way. But it feels like absolute ass. It feels like absolute ass. Neighbors above and oh god, and below. Never complained. Yeah, this is undrivable. I mean, with the damage now, I can't go faster than this. To make it a bit more difficult, otherwise it's easy, you know. Yeah, I will definitely not do another race here. Oh my god. You know what? We'll just I don't have to do this. Oh my god. What a terrible, terrible combination. Ooh, 35 seconds. Register. Let's drive McLaren. Easy. I'll just set up the AC, it's too warm. Oh, the windows were open. It's just like it heats up too much with the blinds closed. It just gets too warm. Okay, let's hope I have a setup for this. What track are we even doing? Imola. Imola. What? Does it have like some weird ass name here? Oh, why does it always lose the login? Kidding? Kidding what? Oh yeah, I should unregister. You're right. Thanks for the hint. Le Mans, MC Laren. This one here? Autodromo. Huh? Hey, there's even an up-to-date setup. POG. This one here. Thanks, I would have forgotten that. Unregister. I'll read chat in a second. Sorry, join event. Okay, what was it? Flix, thank you so much for the resub. Appreciate it. OLED. Oh, the OLEDs don't produce that much heat. It actually, I mean, obviously it depends on the picture, but on average, I would say they use less power than my old monitors. These are 42-inch. Here, look at that. Stream monitor. I mean, this is not stream monitor, this is all four monitors. 125 watts. That is pretty good, I think. Oh god, already in qualifying. Yeah, look at that. We already were approaching 26 degrees here. Refresh list. Wally. Let's just go out to get a feel for the car. You don't know Nirvana or what? Base VNM. VNM. Alright, so we have a quiet shift. 32 nanometers. Yes. Oh god. Why is it also so loose? Your mic got louder? No. I guess I have it closer to my face. I hope it's the cold tires. Let's make the car a bit louder. I hope with the enclosed rig I can use the one of my condenser mics. Gonna mount the Sigma motion in there, it's pretty quiet. Maybe through this. I did not see it, no. I don't have to. Hmm. $60 Can you do this without stopping? Number 4. Oh, I hate how I can't close the blinds completely when the AC is running. Yeah, I'm gonna close it completely. If anyone's curious, the profiles I need for the whole thing are around 700 euros. And I bought a saw for 130 euros because most likely I'll have to cut a few, since I don't know, I find it impossible to plan completely in CAD. Yeah, I planned it in Fusion. At least roughly. I'm gonna start with the base frame. Like, adjust everything so that it's nice. And then I'll design the side doors in Fusion. But I bought an additional 12 meters of profiles, so... Oh my god, it's slippery. A mix. 40-40 light, 40-40 heavy, 40-80 light, 40-80 heavy, 40-120 light are all the types that will be used. Man, this adjustable mount is rattling so much. Hey Delking, how's it going, buddy? Oh god. Should have done at least one lap of practice before. Well, I just need to learn to drive again. Oh, I was the last to settle lap time, okay. Yeah, we have a 60-minute race trying to figure out how to drive this. Oh, we have to pit, huh? 33 laps, and I have fuel for 28. Is that, not sure if... No, it should be fine. Tires... What wheelbase? The VNM. Okay, let's try to go for top 15. What GPU? 5090. That seems to be able... Like, we have 80 FPS right now at the start. Settings are at Ultra. Yes, Nutella board. Triple 4K, yeah. But LMU typically has very stable FPS, so it doesn't feel bad. Great. Drive-through incoming. No drive-through, woohoo! Damn it, there's a hypercar freebie. It's not what I need. Oh god! What is going on with my corner exit? Yes, yes. Especially like 42-inch. You need 4K. Because otherwise it doesn't look good. I think the pixel size is actually bigger than on the 32 at 1440p. Or roughly the same. Yeah, seems so. Just don't recall having issues with that. Oh god. Yeah, I think it's probably a mix of that and me just being rusty. I haven't driven a lot in the last weeks. I've done one stream last week, and then before that I didn't drive for 3 weeks. And trying to get used to this new triple setup also will take a little. They support even 144 Hz and even VRR. Freebies. That's what I need. If somebody still has the link handy, otherwise I can post it after the race. Oh, absolutely, Daro. Maybe I need a little bit of that Delkin trademark corner lean. It's crazy how you always go so much into the corners. No feeling for the car, that's why I'm a little on the careful side here right now. I would have to save around 20% of energy. I don't think that's very feasible, is it? Oh, leader with a drive-through. Rip. Oh, iRacing. I don't think it will work on iRacing. With a 5090 and triple 1440p, I had like 30 FPS at the start in some situations. I guess for iRacing, what I'm gonna try is use FSR to upscale it. Looks like shit, but it probably looks better than running the monitors at 1440p. Need to see how to do the cooling running the enclosed rig. And the car is broken. Great. Yeah, the car is broken. We'll try one more lap or so. Well, I couldn't make it without a pit stop. This would probably be a lot of repairs. Don't see any damage on suspension though. That's weird. Because the steering is very broken. That will make a top 15 really difficult. I'm doing good, how are you? Probably at least a minute or so of repairs. Or, I don't know, if the performance is good enough, I would always try to run full resolution. Man, going great so far. 2 races, 2 crashes and probably 2 DNFs. Yeah. Do we have fresh tires? Probably not. 54 seconds. It's crazy how iRacing is so hardware hungry when it looks like it looks, if you know what I mean. A DIY bezel-free kit. Yes, I cut something out of the monitors, or an old monitor. Gonna mount that. Also have one coming from Etsy. It works very well. V&M wheelbase. Yeah, hopefully the new graphics engine will give us better performance and better graphics. Oh great, now I'm on a lap down. Oh well, at least we have some cars to drive around to see how the pace is. This is like, I don't know, this car is a bit weird on corner exit. Maybe we can still get a top 15. We can always hope. These are all like this. I just have no confidence in this car. No, I do work for GSI, so I will not review our own products. Okay, I like it on iRacing. Oasis, thanks so much for the resub. Appreciate it. I assume it's the band, yeah. Four seconds to P10. I mean, and 1 lap. Just curious how the gap develops. Performance so far pretty good. I'll probably have to play around with the settings a tiny bit. It's usually above 70 FPS. And that is on the ultra high settings. Does this even have DLSS? I don't think so. These are TVs. Okay, well. Whew. Lap times are not good at all. 47.1. That probably was with traffic, huh? Play? No. Sometimes there's a little play after attaching, but once you go out on track and drive for 3-4 corners, it goes away. It's just like it has a conic, is that the right word? Shape, so it eliminates all play automatically, pretty much. Just don't buy the Simio Bayside at the moment. Get the SRM one. The Simio seems to be hit or miss in terms of tolerances right now. Oh god. Sim racing machine. If you watched my conversion video to make it active, I have it linked there, I think. Or a nice guy. Hey, freebie. Well, lap times aren't that bad. 3 cars last lap that were faster. 4, sorry. Just think I pitted 1 lap too early. I'll have to do a splash and dash. I don't think saving fuel is really worth it. Because let's be honest, we're kinda like last anyways. Well, it depends on what you play. Nice neck middle pickup split position for clean. Oh yeah, Barcelona should come out this month, I guess. At least hypercar tire update. I would think it maybe comes together, I don't know. No. And how is it with live music where you live? Like here in our area, there's pretty much like no live music at all, I'd almost say. That here too, like where I originally come from, like Rheinland-Pfalz, like there are almost more cover bands than people. Oh, I've pretty much only played LMU in the last 2 years or so. Very, very occasionally iRacing, but mainly LMU. Some expo in May. Isn't it in October or something? Or closer to the end of the year? I will be at the expo in Frankfurt and I will be at the expo in Chicago. No, it's not a new rig. But I'm gonna build a new rig. Probably next week. Custom designed, so... Also have to cut some of the profiles myself. Yes, plans. Do it. Chicago was very chill last year. I mean the location itself was good, the area around the location meh, but the show itself was super, super chill. No, 6 2-meter profiles. I could have ordered 2 6-meter profiles. But yeah, no. And I bought a saw, a Kappsäge. I don't know what the English word is that. That's verschwaben, huh? I actually started looking for some houses here in this region. Like if you go a little, not into the bigger cities, it's actually not that bad. So maybe, who knows, maybe we'll find something here and stay here. I like it here. I feel very at home. It's nice here. Yeah, I won't go to the one in Charlotte. Cap saw. Hey, P17, POC. What overlays? Dan knows what overlays he's using. It's called Tiny Pedal. It's free and very good. Any tip? What budget are we talking about? And do you need everything? Including the rig and stuff? It's really hard these days to buy something that's bad, to be honest. Yeah, I mean the saw has one of those tube thingies where you can directly connect one. Oh, so okay, with monitors and PC. You got PC and pedals. Yeah, well then, easy. Monitors, I would go with triples. Triple 32 is probably the sweet spot. You can get decent ones for around 600 euros or so. Wheelbase, there are tons of great options out there. My favorite one is the V&M. They have a 13, 18, 25 and 32 Newton meter variant. VRS DFP20 also very good. Simicube 3 is nice, but kind of expensive. Well, steering wheel, just whatever you prefer. I recently got my hands on a VPG wheel, and build quality is nice. Internals are interesting in some parts, but overall it's a nice wheel, that Cup Porsche wheel. The wheels from V&M are nice. Nothing fancy, but very solid wheels. Laps remaining. That's not good. Can I save 6% of VE? This combo here is definitely nicer, but not 100% sold on the McLaren. Yeah, I run them at 4K. I need to see if I can really keep doing that. So far, performance isn't great, but it's good enough, I would say. But I'm also using exactly the same settings I had on the 1440p triples, so... they are from U Green, and they are nice. I got two for around 20 euros. OpenFF board is freaking awesome. It's insanely good firmware. I have one here as well. I forgot that I wanted to try to save fuel. Let's see, we use on average 3.6 of virtual energy. Let's do one lap with fuel saving. Try to remember it. Oh, all three have G-Sync enabled. The new Moza wheel looks great, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's still a plastic wheel, but I mean, it's also like really affordable. These U green adapters were the only ones that gave me the what it's called, variable refresh rate thingy. No, I would not get it over GT300. GT300 is a great wheel. Carbon fiber front, aluminum back. Why? Because the GPU only has two HDMI. And the TVs do not have a DisplayPort connection. Only HDMI 2.1. Why isn't everything HDMI 2.1? Like, what's the point of freaking DisplayPort? Can't we just like remove that? Can't we just have the EU force people to use HDMI instead? But no, we get non-removable bottle caps instead. Well, to be fair, we got the USB-C thingy, which is nice. It was not a lot of fuel saving. Oh, but 0.2%. Is it? And just make HDMI 3 or so. Artura Ultimate? I'm not a big fan of the ergonomics of that wheel. But features are good. Yeah, man, I hate that. Like, why do we have these two? Or like, I don't know, right? Remove HDMI, I don't care. Like, just remove one of them. I wonder why there are no DisplayPort capture cards. Yeah, I posted them in chat earlier. Maybe somebody still has the link, but like I said, I tried like 10 different adapters or so. 2 of them didn't work at all. But these adapters were among the cheapest from Ugreen. Everything works. Like you can even do HDR. I mean, I have it off, but... Thank you. P15, let's go. Now we just need to somehow make sure to make it till the end on this fuel. Which could be a problem. What is the standard that is being used when a display is connected via USB-C? Is that its own standard, or is that some sort of DisplayPort or HDMI via USB-C cable? Okay, I see. Yeah, then just like let's get rid of HDMI. Like, what's the point? What advantage does HDMI have over DisplayPort? Apart from that DisplayPort is a stupid shit connector. I see. Okay. Yeah, I once destroyed a monitor with these little hooks, because some cable have them and some don't. Yeah, they are OLED. Yeah, I mean, like, it would be fine for me, USB-C for everything, but even then, like, USB-C already is so... USB-C is not USB-C. Not everything works with every cable. You know, the worst thing though in the world is micro HDMI. I have that on some of my cameras, like this one for example. Holy fuck. This is so bad. Yes, colors are much better now, and then the contrast. AC Evo, no, I have not tried. But I guess it should be fine, since AC Evo does have DLSS. We'll just go one step down a row to get the same performance. Oh, very, very nice so far. I love OLED screens. It's the best. Yes, X3D is very, very good for gaming. Yeah, it's incredible. And I even got the freaking Steam Deck OLED just because of the display. What's the difference between 4K and UHD? I thought it's the same. 3840 by 2160 is what I'm using. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, it's true. And then what is 4K? That is like 4096 or what? That other odd resolution? Okay, I see. Yeah, but I mean, let's be honest, everyone calls UHD 4K. I think that's fine. Let's just not be those people that call 1440p 2K. Because like that makes no sense at all. Like why would 1440p be 2K? Like there's nothing in there that is like even close to 2K. I do have one of those Asus cards that should have the load sensing stuff. I don't know how well it works. Yeah, it just makes no sense. Where's like actual 4K used? Yeah, they are OLEDs. Hey, P14, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, but for what? Because I mean, in the end, I mean, cinema, I don't know. What is the cinema aspect ratio? Like proper cinema. It's 2.4 by 1 or something, right? Who's that behind? Oh, P7. 2.4, 2.1 now. Schnitzelkopf leading the race. Banned for using a fake name. Couldn't you have done that earlier before I had to let him by? Jesus. I don't know what the new rules are, to be honest. I'm not really following F1 that much anymore. All I know is like more hybrid stuff. And no DRS, but push to pass. I want to build a nice enclosed cockpit, and that's nice if you have a little bigger screen for mainly greater vertical FOV. Schnitzelkopf is mad in chat. Oh, I think Schnitzelkopf died. Freebie. Why not VR? It doesn't really work that well for me with my eyes. My stereoscopic vision isn't that great. And my eyes always get massively confused in VR because of that. Also, VR just kind of sucks for content creation. No, I just get like double pictures quite easily, and my eyes get fatigue very quickly, so yeah. I'm sure there's eye training available to solve that condition, but it's only a problem in VR, so I have a few Pimaxes here. Crystal Light, Crystal and Crystal Super, I think. I typically stream for 3 to 4 hours in a session. Maybe one drive-through or so, and then we can get a top 12. Alright. Which one do you need? I don't know anything about the Simulate base. I don't have a prototype or anything. Disco Potato with a Prime. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, like only Oculus has some decent motion or VR compensation thingy. I think streams with an Oculus headset are acceptable to watch, but still, I think it's very, very impressive. There's nothing that comes even close to the immersion of VR. It's just not for me. There are a few, but they are not great. I definitely want to try out that new Steam VR headset. Completely wireless will be nice. Oh god, it will go another extra lap. I can't save that. Rip. Then again, 40 seconds to the guy. P14. How much time do you lose in a pit stop? I need to investigate closer to the end of the race. I'm a big fan of what Steam is doing with like gaming peripherals. Like the Steam Deck is so nice to just like play games without having to worry about stuff. I would say these days like 90% of my gaming is on the Steam Deck, on the couch. Yeah, I agree. It'd be much more fun with dynamic weather. What, went back to 5 laps? This is something we can definitely pull off. I think we were, Jesus, 4.8 over the line. What happened behind? Oh, F, man. Oh wait, you were Schnitzelkopf? Or was there another P1 before Schnitzelkopf? No Man's Sky in VR is pretty sick, not gonna lie. Rip. I got killed early on, but I don't know if that maybe wasn't even like my fault. Yeah, that's on Steam Deck. Runs super well there, obviously. Like to play it co-op with the wife. Yeah, it's been interesting with the hypercars. That's for sure. But I appreciate your freebie, thanks. Not a good day in terms of racing for me here. But it is what it is. Oh, now it's 5 laps again. Can they decide here? Intel Arc. I have no idea. Sorry. Maybe somebody in chat knows whether they support Intel Arc now. Can you play Arc Raiders on the Intel Arc? Or 50 seconds to the cars behind now. That's probably like possible to pit, huh? Where's the hypercar leader? Last corner now. Yeah, I guess it will get better again when they release the new tire updates. You can play Minecraft in VR. I've never really played Minecraft. Like I literally don't know what to do in that game. These weren't even so expensive. I paid like 1.8k. I mean, that's not cheap, but it's also not ridiculously expensive. I mean, this wheel costs more. Which is kind of ridiculous if you think about it. But okay. They are awesome now. Yeah, but I mean, this is also my job, you know. I make money with sim racing, so... The cool thing is it's a business expense. So roughly, I mean, after taxes and everything, I didn't pay more than 800-900 euros for them. One more position, maybe force feedback strength. I find that is very, very nice to adjust on the fly. I mean, it depends whether your base supports it, but... Oh, as attack you used, right? Already got it? I don't know. You can just make your own bezel kit. Drink button. Maybe LED brightness. Haptics strength, motion strength if you ever upgrade to one. Yeah, maybe like brightness. Currently I only have the Vero motion on the main rig. I think for the new rig builds, all I'm gonna do is Sigma and probably the belt tensioner. Okay, where's the hypercar leader? Okay, either we need to let the hypercar leader by or pit this lap. Maybe I'll just pit. We'll get an extra lap. Maybe a miracle happens and we get a freebie on that lap. And the pit stop should not take more than 55 seconds. No, I got damaged and I had to pit early on to get it repaired and it was just like too early to fill it up. Are you rich or no, I wish. What's the gap to the hypercar leader now? Yeah. Position most likely changed. I just randomly put it somewhere. Thanks. You know, like for me, this is also a business. I mean, I have a normal job as well, but yeah. I mean, these days it's more like the other job is the hobby. That's from Tiny Paddle, yeah. I mean, outside of I work as an electrical engineer for a sim racing company called GSI. We make steering wheels. So it's still kind of sim racing, but only like in the sim racing field, but it's like a regular job. Nice. That LCSC sticker service is so nice. We're getting some samples made for GSI as well, for button cap stickers. So there's finally a chance you might be able to buy a sticker edition of GSI. Thanks, I appreciate it. I mean, like, I was a reviewer before I started with GSI, so I made it clear that review business is not going away. Oh, Friday? I don't think all the parts will be here till Friday, but maybe profiles should arrive tomorrow. Maybe the rest would be here. I don't know. I'll check trackings. Which camera settings? I'll go into the menu after this lap. Is there anything we have to sign up for? 31. Hi, Groby. So yeah, it was not worth it to do the extra lap, but... Tell me why. Do, 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 do. Are you getting that one that is CNC'd? Getting oh, the spec rigs? No, I designed my own rig. The spec stuff is insane though. Let's quickly check if there's something we have to sign up for. Monza and 8. Yeah, we're not doing this. Or another one of these. Let's do another one of these, huh? I might stream the build, but I think I want to do the Porsche this time. I just like the Porsche better. How late is it? 14:30, then we are done, like... Yeah, it's okay. Settings... I play in 4K, yeah. Oof, where is all that stuff? Some... Lock horizon, low. Head vibration, engine. And then head physics, I think this is default, 17%. Same distance, 42, same distance. So all I get is bigger FOV. FPS are okay-ish. Maybe we'll try to lower some settings. Oh, this is actually already on high, not on ultra. But I don't know what really costs shadow blur. What costs performance here. I mean, actually, it's been fine, so maybe I'll just leave it as it is. Porsche. Is this the one? No? Oh, do I have to refresh again? Probably got locked out again. Yep. Why? Is this always happening? 5 to 10k budget. Ooh. When do you plan to do that? I kind of want to try the 3DOF or like the normal actuator setup, but with the steering wheel isolated. I think that's... I've only had the chance to briefly try it, but I think this is probably the best setup for motion. A special Dan coffee. It's very, very special. But yes. Player setting. Imola. Oops. So we should be done. Yeah, 32 2K OLEDs do not exist. You can run them at 1440p. It's not ideal. It doesn't look insanely shit, just a little shit. Yes. But why? I mean, it's probably closer to a seat mover then. And I like the effect because, like, in a race car, yes, you are strapped into the body, but into the seat. But you still move around slightly relative to the steering wheel, even if your body is completely fixed in place, you know, like the human body is made out of water. So what does water when there are G-forces? It still moves. I mean, look at G-forces fighter pilots or so. That's my theory why it feels better, but Stellian runs a setup like this. I've had a few people in my YouTube comments say the same thing, that they do that and prefer that.
Ads suck. As my grandpappy always said, a little shit is better than a big shit.
The big shit, yes. It's true. One Punch in Man, thank you so much for the resub. Appreciate it. 3DOF plus C, yeah, that's what I kind of run. Let's see where I end up. Casper, thank you so much for becoming an epic supporter. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. It's so weird with the camera up there. If you could only have one, which would it be? Haptic pedals, belt tension or motion? Oh, belt tension or motion. Haptic pedals are... I mean, it's nice, but you can get the same effects on the seat with motion or a belt tensioner. Oh, it's probably the camera that is so high. No, not CDA. The seat could be a little bit lower. I added a... This is so cool. And look at this. Electric seat slider. I'm gonna make presets, so like as soon as it detects I'm not in the game, it will go to the back, and then when it detects you're in the game, it will go to the correct position. And this adds like 5 centimeters of height. But I just didn't feel like we're ending towards a great practice. I will build a new rig. Probably next week. Maybe starting at the end of this week. I don't know yet. And I just whatever. Seat. I need to add that sound effect, definitely. Oh, Muse. One of my favorite bands. Do we have enough fuel? We actually do. If you're watching on YouTube, there's no music on YouTube. Don't be confused. R-Factor sound, yes. Seat, 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 seat. Mirror, mirror, mirror. Man, I've been to like 4 or 5 concerts. My favorite was Milan or Milano. Whatever the name of the city is. In Italy, in the football stadium. Oh, that was awesome. What model? Oh, C... One of the cheaper C5s. I don't need a fancy tuner for TV and... No, like YouTube will demonetize the video if you play music. And Twitch has a nice feature where it's available on the live stream, but not on the VOD. So, in person. I think my top 3 favorite bands for life is Muse, Alter Bridge and Periphery. We're a little too late out of the pits again. Do you speak Polish? Not really. I understand it a little bit when it's spoken. I don't speak it. Yeah, I stream different audio tracks to YouTube and to Twitch. Like even, I mean, we are qualifying now. Even on Twitch, you send basically 2 audio streams, one with the music and one without the music. One is for the live stream, one is for the VOD. And this VOD track is what I stream to YouTube as well. Oh, the Porsche is a little slippery here. Yeah, man, Alter Bridge. Do they still tour? I remember, like, my first Alter Bridge album, they were super, like, not known back then. I bought the album because I love the, remember, record shops? I'm that old. I was in Vancouver, went to a record store, and I just loved the cover, so I bought the frickin' CD. Cool. P11. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know, music hits different now that you have access to everything. What it, like, for me, what it did is like I stopped to actively listen to music, which is a shame. Cassette. Oh man. When I was a little kid, I ate a cassette tape. Maybe that's why I like music. It's the same with like Netflix and so. Like you have access to everything, but yet you don't really. At least for me, like it made me consume way less. Oh, I wanted OLED and I wanted a bit bigger than 32 inch and there are no monitors available. Like there are some, but they are insanely expensive, so... One downside of monitors, they often have a matte coating, and OLED with a matte coating, I mean it still looks good, but I just love the shiny OLED displays. Yeah, native. 44.8. Okay. What the fuck, car number 17? I am German, yeah. Curved is okay, but sim racing games don't support curved screens very well. Will always look bad at the screen to screen transition, or what's the word? Yeah, the colors with OLED and the glossy panel are just like even nicer. I mean, it definitely has its downsides. Like every light behind me will reflect like crazy. I wouldn't want to have a glossy for my work or main desk. Yeah, I have a matte one there. But for the rig I thought it's okay, so... No, iRacing, no. Oh, for whatever reason I thought I have another lap after this. Nope. Daytona probably always was my favorite special event. But I don't know, I just... Dude, time is precious. I don't want to waste the full 24 hours playing computer games. I had IPS panels earlier. Man, this is so nice to have like exactly the steering wheel in the correct position, because I see where the steering rack of the car starts on the panel. And then, yeah. Yeah, I use adapters on one. I have a GPU with 2 HDMI ports, luckily. So this one is running on an adapter, but it works exactly the same. Like these can only do 144 Hz, but the adapter supports HDR, VRR, 144 Hz at 4K, so everything exactly the same. But you have to play around a little bit with those adapters, finding one that worked. I bought like every cable I found on Amazon. The cheapest one actually are the ones that work the best. Oh really? Robotine? That's nice. No, G-Sync works. Oh, when actually do these things turn off? Maybe let's press a random button. Dude, what is with the starts here? Do I actually get a top 10 in this? Yes, this the U-Green adapter was the only one where everything just worked. Like 2 of the cables didn't work like at all. Like I mean, like they worked at 4K 30 Hz. All the other ones worked at least up until 4K 120. But then either HDR or VRR or something didn't work. But with the U-Green adapters, like everything works just fine. What the fuck? Was that Lewis Hamilton? Yeah, it was the cheapest one. It were two adapters for like 22 euros or so. guy have damage? No. Oh wow. Good top speed. I need to order some more. You never know whether they change specs without telling you. Oh, I have VRR on all three. I mean, I don't know if it really works, but at least the TV says that it is connected with VRR. And on all the other cables it wouldn't show that feature enabled. Did the price actually increase? That's crazy. Maybe I'll sell one of my two again. Wait one more month or exchange it for a house or so. Or RAM. These are Bayer Dynamics DT797. Porsche Brody dying. Man, I absolutely love the image quality of these. It's crazy how much you can get for... I mean, I don't want to say cheap. It's still good money, but like... Still, it's insane what you can get for that price these days. Like my 55-inch were C1 back then, and the brightness on these is just so much higher. At least on the old ones I always thought I wish it was brighter, and here I run like not even full brightness. Why is my top speed so bad? Skill issues. You were in the Glick? Nice, where did you finish? DT797. A little more space. I put them at a steeper angle, and I think overall the rig is about 15 centimeters wider. And did I load a wrong setup or something? Lap times are so much worse than in quali. Old monitors were at 55 degrees and the new ones are at 62. I don't know from the... I can measure it later. Display compression? I don't know what that is. A room tour? Unlikely. But who knows? You can use a calculator. Total width of the monitors is 93.5 centimeters, and then the angle 62. With a triangle calculator, you can just determine the total width from that. Maybe 27, if we ever move, find a house. I need to clean up the space, maybe then I can do one. Too much shit here everywhere. I was faster in the McLaren. But maybe that's just like the full fuel load right now. Mouse. Yes, it's true. It is true. That is from Tiny Pedal actually. They added that in one of the recent updates. Super useful. Okay, first round of traffic happening. VRS base is really good. Yep, C5 is what I got. So far I'm very, very positively, I wouldn't say surprised, but like they are very good. The 42-inch version of the C5. I absolutely love the brightness. Oh dear, here we go. Massive lockout is what I saw in the mirror. Directly scared. Yeah, directly banned. For the 42-inch version? That's insane. Hey, Cold Gaming. Oh, you just need 2 additional legs for the 55-inch, then it works relatively well. The 42s work with no additional leg. I have one on the left side, but didn't mount it on the right side. But I also got some custom CNC made brackets for the monitor arms, fixed at 62 degrees. Yeah, there's VR support for this, and it's very good. Hi Dan, doing good, how are you? Imola has been nice. The other thing is at Le Mans without chicanes. That was kind of terrible. Oh. No, I'm not going to Daytona. Best cockpit, price, quality, or many good options out there.
It's already with Jan Camper.
Patrick, thank you so much for 3 years. Holy shit. Happy mid-January. Yeah, it actually is in the perfect spot. I can see how the shaft would basically extend into the mounting point on the car. The only thing, the seat is a little bit too high, but I'll fix that. I wanted to see if this electric seat slider actually works well, and yeah, it does. Finally a seat slider that is not shit. Yeah, it's like in a normal car. Seat slider. No. Currently on that... Oh god, what is it called? Sensed haptics seat. Well, I have the haptics turned off, so... Yeah. Good rally game with lots to do on it. Richard Burns rally, if you don't mind the dated graphics. It's free, tons of content, probably the best simulation out there for rally. 1-to-1, I mean, that all only depends on the FOV, huh? No, I think a good haptic system is better than a belt tensioner if I had to choose one. The combination of both is great, but if I had to pick one, definitely haptics. I think belt tensioner alone, I think it feels weird. played EAWRC? What was that? I'm not that much into rally, to be honest. You know what I would recommend? Haptics, get 2 iBeam VT200, bolt one to your pedal deck and one to your seat, or even both to your seat. Get a nice amplifier, and you have an insanely good haptic starting point for like less than 1,000 euros. iBeam VT200. So far no hypercar freebies, or like hypercar induced freebies. Surprising. What got you into sim racing? Oof. I think my dad actually. He's always been an F1 fan. So I started to watch F1 as a little kid. And then the Grand Prix games came out, Microprose, Geoff Crammons. Grand Prix 2 was my first racing game back then. 30 years ago or so. I run much more LMU now. Prediction? I don't know. I hope somebody else than the usual. Is that a freebie? No. Maybe I should make a video on these iBeam ones. The iBeams are very, very powerful and insanely high fidelity. No, I don't do endurance racing. That was track limits. What the fuck? Interesting. Man, why is my top speed so bad? Isolating haptics is a challenge, yeah. Bonk. Did not expect that guy to slow down that much. But oh well. I'm gonna pit this lap actually.
Guys, don't forget the free prize subscription.
Exactly. Thank you so much for the Prime. Appreciate it. Vegas CV, thank you. Yeah, I guess he slowed down because of the traffic. It's just like not something you expect. Random excuse. Alright, we should have enough fuel till the end now. Hopefully. We have a nice free track. Danke dir. We are the first GT3 that did it. I'm hoping for IMSA. That would be awesome. If they added IMSA content to this game, dude, I could just uninstall iRacing. Yep, I'm on the Vietnam. IMSA has some amazing tracks I would love to see here. Yes, but the devs that said they are not like, even though it's called Le Mans Ultimate, they can also add other content if they wanted to. So, but also maybe R Factor 3. An R Factor 3 with like tons of different content possibilities at the base of this could be a winner. But I guess we'll see what the future will bring. Yep. Well, I think the driving etiquette already is probably the best in all of sim racing, but it's still bad. Sorry, Nelson. I'll go offline after this race, okay? Oh, GTA 6, I would say. Do people really care what Verstappen is playing? They shouldn't. What the fuck is garage? No, you can just overwrite the folder. I mean, if you want to be safe, make a copy of the whole folder before. I always just download it and then paste the files into my existing folder. Never lost my config. Only thing that will happen is all the new features will just spawn and you have to disable them. Indeed. Very weird. Exactly, like this is about having fun. So you try them all, and then you play the one that brings you the most fun. And if none of them brings you fun, find another hobby. Yo. And that's not a track limit. LMU logic. This is looking good. We're at P10 before we pitted. Absolutely, the netcode is... Race Room also has a very good netcode. Yeah, that's a big thing for LMU. Do it, Heart of Darkness. Wool can be very, very expensive though. I think these days it's either iRacing or LMU. ACC Pro still has a solid fan base. Oh, I'm one of those smart plugs. Schick mir mal eine Nachricht auf Discord oder so, kann ich den Link schicken. Dan Suzuki auf Discord. Ein Wort. I don't understand this free roam stuff. Like, what the fuck are you supposed to do there? Like, just drive around for the sake of it? Shit, traffic starts to happen now here. Yes, yeah, that sounds boring. I'll do free roam in my real car if I want to have some fun. It's like 5 minutes to the Schwäbische Alb with amazing roads here, so... I mean, I'm sure there are a lot of people that enjoy it, but personally, I couldn't care less about that. Oh god, that was terrible turn 1. Something loose on the right side of the rig, I don't know what it is. Hope this battle in front won't cost me too much money here. Too much time. Come on, one of you pit. Damn it! Yeah, that would be awesome. Lost brackets, I agree. Okay, this is where the strategy could fall apart now. Holy shit. See that moving under braking? Oof. Just a second. Oh god. Random understeer, maybe from the damage we picked up. Hope this does not help. God, what did I spawn into here? Let's do the big sand here. we should be fine, at least be P10 again. So I think the strategy at least didn't make things worse. I mean, there are tons of different GT3 racing series out there. ACC isn't like every GT3. That's probably a penalty point, huh? Oh. Oh, I like the force feedback in AC Evo. Something I struggle with on AC Rally is like tire lockup. I find it super hard to feel that. Yeah, but iRacing also improved their netcode quite a bit. Did a little bit of iRacing a few weeks ago, and I definitely think it got significantly better. But yeah. Okay, interesting. Thank you, Dan. Have a nice day. Wow. A little late on the brakes there. a little terrible. 44.5. That's faster than the McLaren now. Now that I'm used to that car again. Mein Schnitzelkopf is so fast. Oh, absolutely. Force feedback is super subjective. Same as motion. That's why I always find it hard to review these kind of things. There's no objectively good force feedback. I mean, if we look at profile sharing alone, like some of these profiles people share, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how can you even drive with settings like these? And yet, they prefer it like that, so there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, exactly. Pitting will start this lap now. The upcoming lap. Some people running dry. Yeah. I've never had proper ramen in my life. Yeah, you can pretty much make every direct drive feel good or terrible. Yeah, it's running hot. But it's also set up, the fan curve, that only the fan really starts when it goes over 85. Or the wheelbase software, not necessarily the game settings. That's awesome. Not. Yeah, we did gain from the undercut, definitely. At least P9. Yeah, that's true. I've driven stints without force feedback. It's surprising how little time you actually lose. Should be this month, I think. So My first impression is super positive. Super great picture quality. I can run them at 144 Hz with adapters. Zero issues. Even got G-Sync to work. Hey, nice. I have 4 displays attached. I mean, like, capture card is one of them, but it still acts like a display. So 2 via HDMI cable and 2 via DisplayPort to HDMI adapter. Okay, 1 or 2 positions. 20%. Oh, that's on the limit. 20%. And I overfueled by a lap probably, but I think he'll have to save like 3%. Actually, I overfueled by more. Still, I think a little lift and coast will be mandatory here. .7 knots. I fuel for 6.7. P8, hey, nice. Gained 2 positions from the pit stop. Yeah, always put full force feedback in the direct drive software. If you reduce it in the base software, you just reduce your possible dynamic range. It can be good in situations where you want to limit the peaks of curbs or crashes or so. But that's pretty much the only benefit. And even with my C1 back then, I had 0 issues with burn-in. And if there was burn-in, then it would be in areas where there's static imagery, so it doesn't really matter. Wait, P6? What? Cool. I think 50 is a good setting. You barely get any clipping with it. Only in rare cases. Yeah, the Baldrian Lexus P9, he was close to us before the pit stop, I think. If I remember that correctly. Yeah, like they move the picture slightly around. You can obviously turn that off, but per default they do that. I don't think it's worth it, to be honest. Force feedback is a little bit better in some games, a little worse in others. Okay. Rip. P5. And on my C1 I even bought the dev remote to be able to turn all that stuff off. I think the Ford needs to save some fuel anyways, but we'll lose some more time. Honestly, I really don't care. If there's burning on the HUD, I'll just swap the middle with the right monitor or so, and bam. Problem solved. And you can do that 2 times. It's tech, I don't expect it to last forever. Oh, that Lexus behind is super quick though. I will try to keep him behind, but he was like nearly a second faster last lap. RS, of course. that was bad. Oh, we had bad exit as well. Those are the hypercar leaders. Okay, so this is the last lap then. Please don't send it. I'm sure that was important for this guy's race. Great. At least he waited. Only lost one position. It's fine. Yeah, I mean, I understand it. Close to the end of the race. You gotta try it. You gotta try it. Thanks, sir. Yeah, absolutely. At least he waited. Maybe I also shut the door there. I mean, I didn't pay attention to the relative at all, to be honest. It was the last lap. He had to try. I'm mad about this hypercar. Like, what the fuck? Why? Why do you have to send it here when there's nobody around you? Just like wait. Ah, no, don't worry about it. All good. It's the last lap, last corner. Yeah, a little late there. I appreciate the waiting though. Only lost the position. It's fine. I like that hypercar. Like, why do that? Just wait. When you see two GT3 cars battling in the freaking last lap of the race and you have nobody around you in P9, just wait. Wouldn't have like... Oh. Yeah. I would have tried to send it there too, to be honest with you. How do you say you miss all shots that you don't take or so? Oh god, let's look at the results from the races before. That was not very good. Hey, we still got P7 in this one. Out of... Hey, we did beat 4 other P2s. If you don't go for the gap, something exactly. Yeah, that was... Oh well. The last race was good. I enjoyed that one. We'll probably do this combo again tomorrow. Probably 2 or 3 races. Porsche... What was my fastest lap in the McLaren? 44.9. And then the Porsche was definitely faster. 44.3. 43.5. 8/10. I've never seen Linkin Park live. Oh god, which band? Muse? Alter Bridge? Dallas by Design, thank you so much for the resub. Okay, I need to work on the exposure on this, but this could be a very nice view. Need to play around with that. So tomorrow, yeah, probably the 2 Imola races, maybe one more before, and then we'll try the evening streams for a few weeks. Like our kid is going to kindergarten, so I'll do the introduction phase. So I don't know how long that will take. They said something between 1 week and 4 months. So yeah, I'll still stream in the evenings during that. So she's 1.5. Yeah, FP1 still good. 1.5 in a week. Yeah. Yeah, I think you call it daycare there, right? Here it's Kita up to 3 years and then kindergarten after 3 years, but it's still the same thing. 6? In America, kids go to kindergarten at 6? That's where we start school here. I need to clean up the room here. I don't like all that bright flooring here. Yeah, like normal kindergarten starts at 3 years old. The Kita we have here starts at 6 months, I think. I think she will enjoy it. She's a very social kid. She loves to explore things, and like when we first went there, just like first meeting the people that work there, she was like after 5 minutes she was gone, checking out all the stuff. So, anyways, guys, tomorrow probably same time, maybe a bit earlier. I don't know yet. We'll definitely do those 2 Imola races and maybe one before that, but I don't know yet. Need to see how much work I have to do. But yeah, will maybe be the last stream from that rig here. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. Bye bye. Forgot